Happy fucking Tuesday. You weren't fucking expecting that one.
I am. Look, it's like you just saw us together 3 days ago, and now
technically, we're actually breaking the rules, but not so much because people that are on shows together, such like Bill, how are you? Such as like Mama D and Mrs. Grimm, can't do a Tuesday night together, and Mr. Knast and the Spawn can't do a Tuesday night together. Hey, Troy. Me, I can do a night with anybody because I am always by myself. Alex, Gary, oh, what the fuck is this? Tweedledum. Well, hey, guess what? If that's what tonight is, it is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Because guess what? We opened up with 11 fucking people waiting for us to come through the door. But technically, Fish Killer, technically, we can do a show together because you're Verge of Sanity, and right now I'm Basement Crew, but then that still goes back to I'm Verge of Sanity.
Yeah.
I'm cunt fuzzed.
Yeah. I know John's going to be a few minutes late, but I'm on here very briefly. You won't see this mug for very long. I've been up since 5 a.m.
Oh, you sound like me now.
I had to run the bonus daughter to her dad's house and then pick up her dad, and then me, him, Alyssa drove to AC, and we hopped on the High Roller, which is a party fishing boat, and we went out fishing for 4 hours.
So then wait, you went on a party boat fishing?
Yeah, not a party boy.
Am I holding up?
One.
Which one?
The fuck you one.
There you go. Fuck you too.
We caught. I will say this though. We caught
Mr. Sushi, Mr. Taz in the studio.
We total for the whole boat. It was what 180 flounder. 177 flounder caught for the entire boat. 6 were keepers. And then because the
man bun.
No, it's not a man bun. It's a ponytail.
Which is almost like hair curtain.
Yeah. And then if somebody had gotten a flounder that weighed 2.49 pounds, they would have won the money pool for the day. And every trip that's not won, it just accrues more money. And today's was what, $3,388. So somebody had gotten a flounder the exact weight of 2 pounds, 2.49 pounds. They would have won almost $3,400 today.
What you should have done is did you catch a flounder?
I did.
You should have had like bread in your pocket and started shoving it down the fucker's throat. Here, weigh it.
So they wouldn't bring.
Too heavy. Pull it out.
They wouldn't bring anything up on the boat that was under 18 inches. That's the keeper size. Is 18 inches.
Fucking size queens.
I know, right? But I'm on here for very specific reason, because the Verge show has some breaking news, and we're going to post it up online today. And then Johnny was like, "Why don't you hop on the Basement Show tonight and break the news there?" So I was like, that's a good idea. So before we officially post it on the Verge page, which I'll do once I leave here, we are going. Wait, there we go. And so before we go and post it on our page, we're going to share it to you guys first. So anybody watching the show live, we'll see it before anybody else sees it on any of the socials. So this is it. This is our breaking news. I hope you enjoy this announcement for this Saturday show.
Inside the shadow, wait and believe. Get out of my meditate. I have spent myself breaking my mind up and taking your breath away. I felt the air as I've been breathing it down to clear this town of me. I wonder how well you can see inside the shadow.
So there you go.
There you go. All fucking Booth.
No one could see Grim in the corner of the screen as it was on, but the shit-eating grin that crossed his face when he saw the book he was wanting to promote, he knew exactly who was coming on the show on Saturday.
There you go. So you gotta tune in, because I will tell you what, you are in for a fucking absolute treat with Paul Booth.
And for anybody who doesn't know who Paul Booth is, world-renowned tattoo artist.
If you have tattoos and you don't know who Paul Booth is, then you need a kick in the fucking teeth.
Yeah, and it does remind me.
No.
Before I hop off, it does remind me of this. Excuse me.
Yelling again. Yelling.
Yep. I gotta see if I can find it. Hold on a minute. It was a.
Hey, Kev, how are you doing? I have tattoos and I don't know who he is. Well, you should be shot. You are my child. You should know who fucking Paul Booth is. Lynn, stay on for a few minutes.
What happened? Who's saying off
his list for a few years now? Yep, I've been on Paul Booth's list for I think 4 years, and I know the man.
And but yeah, it does remind me of this, and I'll play this for real quick. It's what I thought of the moment I saw that he could possibly come on the show. This was the first thing I thought of. This was from the Paul Booth's Last Rites DVD that came out. It was a couple years back that the Paul Booth's Last Rites was out, but this is from the DVD teasers that came out for the DVDs.
Hey, what up? This is Corey Taylor, Stone Sour, Slipknot, and inviting you all to watch Paul Booth's Last Rites. Paul Booth, obviously an amazing tattoo artist, and somebody got fucked here. Somebody got screwed out of being, what? But hey, I thought, we're close. It's more about Paul. It really is. It's more about his artwork and his travels and whatnot. I mean, how's he going to remember every person he promised a fucking part to? I mean, who the fuck am I? Except, world-renowned guy, huge piece, very famous fucking piece, Paul. Thank you, fucking asshole. This is fucking bullshit. You promised me top fucking billing, and I got fucked. So, Paul Booth's Last Rites. And you know what? Fuck that shit. Don't even fucking go see it. It's a fucking asshole.
Which, the thing that is true here about Paul, when you are getting tattooed, you are on his time. Now, first off, you have to book appointments in years in advance.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are in the chair getting tattooed, Paul will tell you to shut the fuck up, sit down, and you're done when I tell you you're done. And he is famous. If you don't know any of his work, go and look up Paul Booth. He is famous for H.R. Geiger pieces, which are the aliens.
Yeah.
Ripley Scott's Aliens. That is a concept of H.R. Geiger. And the dragon that you will see on Paul Booth's face is he actually tattooed that, I think, 12 to 15 hours straight, looking in the mirror, and then took himself to the fucking ER. Yes, the man is absolutely amazing, and he is one of the top tattoo artists in this country, besides, some of your other well-known artists.
I mean, going local, you had Sailor Eddie, who was well known, at least in the Philly area. Sailor Eddie was was super well known.
Hey, Heather. Heather missed it. Heather, if you missed it, I will tell you real quick. This Saturday, you have to come in and see us in Verge because we have a special guest. Heather will know. We have a special guest on Verge of Sanity this Saturday, 11 to 1. I don't know what time he'll be on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll know more information about that probably sometime before Saturday. They'll let me know time frame wise.
Yes, but we are going to have Mr. Paul fucking Booth on with us,
which is again super awesome. But as I said, I'm exhausted, Johnny. I know you asked me to hang on until you got. Oh, what's up, Johnny? Oh, you're there.
Mr. Fuji, boy.
But
you guys came up with a new king idea, right? We're gonna call you the Sushi King.
Sushi King.
The Sushi
we can
King.
Get you out of the Burger King. Yes.
All right. Yes, I'm not going to the Burger King.
And Heather says, "No fucking way. That's incredible."
Yeah, Paul Booth is going to be on.
Can't give away all the surprises.
And I will tell you this: if anybody remembers from the previous incarnation of Verge, what we used to do, we're going to start doing it again. We're working with different PR companies and different promoters and venues. Want to start doing our ticket giveaways for different shows locally to the area. We have one that I'm trying to get set up. I'm waiting for the answer about that one. We will be doing that one. Hopefully announcing that one soon. And we have other things in the pipeline. Shannon, did Alan show you the picture of Tommy Dreamer that I got when we were at TNA? Was there with Anna? If he didn't, I'll send it over to you when I go up in here. He's definitely been on the DJ Hyde diet for the last couple of years.
No, I didn't send her that, but no, we are definitely not doing Tommy Dreamer again because I'm not doing an hour of him talking about having the shit.
Very true.
Al Snow, yes, I would do Al Snow again because remember, he got to turn shit into Shinola.
Exactly. But that being said, guys, I am out. I'm going to watch a movie with Alyssa and then try to fall asleep and then go to bed. Long next days ahead of us.
I should call you in about 3 hours.
We have the bonus daughter's birthday on Thursday, so we have a lot of stuff to do in the house here before Thursday. But
and speaking of, real quick, gotta cut in there. Also, this Sunday was my
1 year.
I have now officially 1 year with the Basement Show, and I have 1 day again. But then again, I don't know. Did my time ever really quit? I mean, I don't know. So yes, and I've got 13. I can't count. I don't have enough fingers.
You're 2.
Yeah, 13 years of Verge.
13 years.
But that being said, guys, thank you for having me on. Thanks for letting me do this super cool announcement and all over the socials. The video was just for here. I'm just posting a text post for the socials. But that being said, make sure everybody that's here tunes in on Saturday because you're going to hear the Twisted Tales as usual. You're going to hear our music news. You're going to hear our brand new segment Insert Here with Jeff Scott. And then obviously being joined at some point on Saturday by the one and only legendary Paul Booth.
And you've got the original 4 Kings back.
Yes, and the original 4 Kings are back. Grim, Johnny, thank you for letting me make that announcement today, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.
Stay safe, man. So there you go, everybody. Huge news from Verge of Sanity that will be coming this Saturday. There's going to be a lot of things that Verge that we're trying to get going again, trying to get everything up and running. But also remember, we have a lot going on with the Basement Show as well, because there is some huge news coming next week about something a few of you might be very, very interested in. As you can see, I have one Mr. Knast standing behind me. So there you go. There was your huge fucking surprise tonight. Nobody expected one Basement Show Verge and one Verge personnel to start out on a Tuesday night. as we told you, you never know who the fuck you are going to get when we open this show.
And just let them know that Saturday we'll be streaming live on the Basement Show as well.
Yes, and Saturday's Verge show, 11 to 1, will be streaming live on the Basement Show on our Facebook, our YouTube, and our Twitch. And also, as when we are streaming the Basement Show, we are also streaming on Verge's Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and their X. The only thing I can tell you is if you go onto X, which was formerly Twitter, you cannot interact with comments. Yes, Saturday, 11 to 1. It will be myself, the good old Reverend Grimm, will return with his normal fucking annex. And we all came up with king names last weekend because we were the original kings of this shit. And so let's see, because you got to remember, we started out 13 years, and that's between Verge of Sanity and Powerbomb Radio. And we caused a lot of shit in those 13 years. And, you know, now we're back at it again, and I've rejoined the clubhouse. So right now you've got your original cast. The only one we are waiting to come back, and we have to give him his name, but we have Lynn Creighton, and we are calling him either the Burger King or the Sushi King. But that is Lynn. Don't call me Shirley Creighton. We have Marco Sereno, which is, I forget what Lynn called him, but he was like the king. He's like king of comedy, we'll go with. And then we have Jeffrey Scott, which Jeff is the king of the Friday the 13th. So we are calling him the 13th King. And of course, you have me, the Mad Red King, Reverend Grimm. And we are just waiting for one final member to return to Verge, which is Jimmy the Wolfman Scola. Maybe we should call him the Werewolf King. And then we're going to get Story Corner with Jimmy the Wolfman Scola, which could be really fucking funny because he might actually take part of 50 Shades of Grey and read it like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, there'll be some Get to the Chopper and shit like that. And every so often we throw in some voices. You know, we've got Rip Torn, you know, all kinds of shit over there at Verge. Yes, we are definitely fucking insane. And we do kill people's brain cells, as most people say. But yes, there is always something. The 10 count was famous on the Verge show. And that is Jimmy will go through and he will choose a category. And in that category, it'll be starting at number 10, working its way all the way up to number 1 as the best. But as Mr. Creighton, the Burger King, the Sushi King, the Fish Killer himself had said, that we have music news. We are going to have Twisted Tales, which is, you know, and you've heard me on the Reverend Grimm show with What the Fuck moments. Kind of the same deal, you know. Twisted Tales are what the fuck. And we started a new segment which will be hosted by King Jeffrey the 13th. And that is what's inserted, or it's something along those lines, but it's a lot about butt stuff. And we will, last week, if you joined in with us this past Saturday, we had x-rays of things people were shoving up their asses. And the worst part is the king of comedy, Marco, he was the one that was able to identify it was not only a beer bottle, it was a Modelo beer bottle, which kind of, we had a talk with him, and he said he was over at Lynn's house and they were all at Lynn's birthday. And, you know, and I said, maybe sometimes you should just leave certain things out, you know, but no. Yes, the original, I don't know if you want to call us the kings of the podcast, the kings of radio, we're just straight and simple. We made this shit. Just popping bottles. Well, there you go. I actually went to a party in high school, and this kid passed out. And somebody, I had a busy day today. Oh, trust me, we've all been busy today. I've already been working on Friday's promo, and I'll talk to Lynn later and see if he wants me to work on Saturday's promo. But I knew a kid in high school that passed out at a party, and they pulled this kid's pants down, and they got the beer bottle that you need the the beer bottle opener to open, like it's not a twist off, and they put the beer bottle up his ass, the head of the beer bottle with the bottle cap still on it. And a bunch of people went by taking turns, like kicking it into this dude's butt. And this dude was just on the floor, knocked the fuck out, getting a beer bottle kicked in the ass. I mean, I've been told that I was going to get a size 4 up my ass. And speaking of which, Miss Heather, do I still plan on seeing you tomorrow? Yeah, what the fuck? Yes, I hung out with some roughnecks at school. Am I still planning on seeing you tomorrow? Talk about butt hurt? Yeah, but think, those caps have those little angled ridges all the way around. I mean, even the twist off have those ridges on them. Imagine the one that, and then you gotta like pull it back out. I mean, what the fuck? But we also know some women that have shoved things up their kahuha, the vajayjay, the flower, whatever we shall call it, jackass moment. That is more than a jack. That was before Jackass actually started, Alex. And trust me, you, Brandon, had plenty of moments to pull jackass moments on your sister when she was little. Do you remember when we went to the park and we put her on the one end of the seesaw and I had you and your brother jump on the other end to see if we could like fling her off? Yeah, that was the type of shit we used to do to Stephanie. That's why Stephanie's such a little badass that she is, because she grew up tough, because she grew up with 2 brothers. Oh, here comes Mr. Knast.
Oh, here comes Mr. Knast. I could just leave right away if you want.
No, I want to. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, he remembers that. Steph, do you remember us fucking with you? If she's even still here.
Yeah, right.
Which I did put something up in post earlier, so I did handle that. I don't know if you saw it.
I did. I'm actually uploading the video I was supposed to upload last night. So you have that for a new commercial at the bottom.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Knast.
That must be Troy.
That is a Troy.
Oh, good.
When I'm on the phone, it is very, very hard to see because it's just it's small.
You just need glasses.
I have glasses. That's the problem. See? Ready for this?
No, I don't. My dog ate them.
Ready for this? Everybody gonna get a real opportunity here.
Hawk 2? What?
Hawk 2. I'll take some Hawk 2. Who's offering the Hawk 2? Ready for this one?
No, take them off. No, don't like them.
Frozen. Who's frozen? I'm not frozen.
No, I'm not frozen. Elsa?
The thing is, in this computer screen, I see my computer screen. Over here, I don't see my computer screen. But I can see this computer screen.
Interesting. But I'm curious to know who's voting. Oh, she's saying you were. That's
I was.
being laggy.
I hate when it's laggy. Troy says he likes them. This is not Grimm's normal pair of glasses. Grimm's normal, Mr. Knast will tell you, and Miss Grimm will tell you, Grimm's glasses are dark. And I am usually in dark glasses all the time. This is when I am sitting at home and they're not even for reading. Problem I have is One eye is nearsighted, the other eye is farsighted. And when I take these off, yeah, now I'm like,
I mean, at least you didn't almost lose your eye as a kid like I did.
well, I almost lost a couple other things as a kid. We shall not talk about some of those things.
I'm missing half my skin on my finger.
No, this is the finger I tried to cut off. From here all the way around to here, it was just hanging off and the bone was sticking out. And I took it, I put it back on, and went,
Fair enough.
and stuck it back on. And then this is the finger that I sewn back together after I got bit by the dog.
Fine.
Yeah, well, I'd already gotten blown open once by a light bulb that exploded in my fingers. And then we decided that one night we were going to get bit between a dog fight. And that was all the way to the bone. And I got a bottle of Southern Comfort, and I sat down at the table and got out the needle and thread and started stitching, shot in the ass.
Well, I heard you're messing with a certain doorbell on Saturday. You might need a bottle of Jack for that one, too.
Free Slurpee Day is Thursday. No, I don't do Slurpees anymore. Too much sugar.
7-Eleven day.
Yep. But, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm doing a doorbell on Saturday, but that's easy.
Yeah, it's easy with that doorbell. I have experience with it. It's very judgmental.
It's temperamental.
Well, I'm hoping that there's still some electricity going, so when I touch the wires, they actually spark, because then I can just wire it in.
That would just do it during a thunderstorm. You'd be good, Dad, I promise.
Dude, it's only 9 volts.
I understand that, but that doorbell, just
At
only works
most,
during
a doorbell is probably maybe at most 12 volts.
True.
A telephone line is about 6 volts. You know, the old wires, because I used to strip them. I
Yeah.
would cut it and then I'd strip it in my teeth, and I could actually feel the tingle in my teeth when I had my teeth.
Yeah, all it is pretty much copper wire.
Yeah, but it's just, there's really no major current going through it. It's not, remember, it's not the DC that you have to worry about. It's when you get into AC. So, like, you know, doorbell wires are DC. So you can get hit by them and stand there all day and hold it, and you're just going to get a little tingly. But now, if you are working on like a 110 line, the AC in the 110 could fuck you up and kill you. It only takes like one little pop and your ass is cooked.
Yeah.
So it says that we have seven.
It was
seven.
I when I was in there earlier over your shoulder. What happened to everybody? I jump on, people leave.
Well, we started and we came right out the door with 11. So I'm going to go for a roll call. And Mr. Knast is going to sit there and talk to you. There you go. There is. Tell me that's not a lot of roll call.
Yeah, right. But no, it's funny how Troy's saying that Thursday is Free Slurpee Day, which is 7-Eleven.
Right.
Okay. Funny story. I went skydiving on 7-Eleven 2017. The one and only time I ever went skydiving was on 7-Eleven Day. I am getting back on a plane on 7-Eleven 7 years later.
That is true.
Now the question is, do I skydive out of that one?
I would. Let's see. Mr. Bill BB is here. Mama D is here. Alex is here. And Kevin's present times 2.
That means Morgan's watching it with him over his shoulder.
Yep. She's kind of, what you doing? Stephanie's here. Let's hope not. Look,
Oh,
Trust me.
giving Kevin the hot tooey.
the Hawk Tui. Morgan, are you giving Kevin the Hawk Tui? I mean, let's get a little demonstration here for you. Okay, look, just a little bit of demonstration.
Hello, this is Punja. I am looking for Pookie. Do you know how to keep your man happy? You've got a hawk toy.
Which will give him
Happiness?
Happy penis.
No, happiness.
Happy penis.
Wait, who knows? She's going to jump on her personal Facebook feed and call it that.
Shannon, Miss Grimm is here. She could jump on her personal Facebook and call us out all she wants.
Yeah, Morgan's allowed. Go ahead,
The difference is I don't have to listen.
neither do I. Now, so you had mentioned it earlier. I've been thinking Friday being your 1 year show.
You are right. Real quick, you are right. Outside, man, that's fucking horrible.
What?
It chops up like no tomorrow. Yeah, damn.
I blame Wi-Fi.
I don't know what I blame, but yeah, you're not in one of those spots that's good.
Even you see.
Yeah, which depending if you lean forward one way or the lean in one way or another, it fucking gets better. That is the worst part of it.
Better?
Better.
Better?
Maybe. Tookie.
Now I just go jump on her computer without the mic on.
Yeah, that is true. Because I'm ready to go smoke. So which means that somebody else's ass is supposed to be on here.
So he can. We've got. If I run both phones.
Wait, if you come out here, do I get to sit in your throne?
What, sit in my room? Sit in my my studio?
Yeah, your throne.
Yeah, you can sit in my throne. It's nice and warm.
I get to go be the king?
Have at it.
King Nast. I like the sound of that. One more cake. Oh, I'm not going to say it.
Don't go there.
Oh, man.
Bring out my iced tea, babe.
I would just got us banned for life.
Yeah, you would have.
Bill says I'm
Johnny, you are more like the queen.
the killer queen.
And Troy says he's here. But you got to listen to it this way. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
I mean, I got plenty of hair. I mean, we're hiding.
He's just jealous.
Which at some point, we will be cutting my hair live on this show tonight.
I got no hair. I actually got to shave it again tomorrow.
So if the viewers are still here, if they want to decide how I cut my hair, tonight is the night to do it.
Yes, because the viewers get to choose how Johnny's hair gets cut.
Lawnmower, bowl cut, mohawk.
Oh my God.
I've been wanting a bowl cut. I mean, we have any hair dye left from December?
And purple.
I could show up to my cousin's wedding with purple hair.
Oh, God.
Mama D says bowl cut.
I mean, hey, we take a vote and see what happens.
Oh my God. How about a monk cut? We just shave out this center section here.
Damn, monk cut.
We're gonna leave this in fucking ring. Flat top.
Miss Grim just said I could do to Ben Franklin.
There you go. What's a molar? You mean a mullet? Johnny doesn't have hair long enough in the back for a mullet.
Oh, it's getting there.
No, you need a lot of hair for a mullet.
Well, you call me Johnny. We can call me Johnny Rotten, like the Ramones. Me and Johnny Bobbitt can be twins.
Or we could just find a local hooker, just have her do her business and come over and huck toy in your hair, and then we'll just get somebody to fucking we'll just bring it out in the points and Liberty spikes.
That what Miss Grim said, just we can reenact something about Mary. I guess she's the volunteer because she's the girl of the group.
Freshly squozen from the pump.
Yeah. Man, this is a nice hair gel.
Well, look at it this way. You can stick your head out the window on the plane and that fucking hair ain't moving. Be fucking wind shear and shit. We are losing speed.
An extra flap.
Watch this. Now watch this.
What is that part? Is that outfit like when we cut my hair last? December?
Yesterday.
This is way back in the day. I'm screwed.
I cut my hair yesterday. and I feel like I've got velvet on the top of my head.
Yeah, well, I'll give you some of mine if you want it.
I'm past the whole hair stage.
Well,
I'm moving on to the next stage. I shave my face.
Miss Grimm said we're going to super glue my hair on top of your head.
What are you two idiots doing?
Johnny Toupee. You can have the Johnny Toupee.
There you go. We will auction off the Johnny Toupee. Bill Beebe, what's your starting bid? We know Bill. We know Bill needs hair.
Yeah, I can donate some to Bill.
Yeah, Bill needs some hair on his head. So starting bid, Bill. How much would you bid on the Johnny Toupee?
I'll even take out the gray hair for him. I'll give him straight.
For what? A toupee. Don't tell me you don't know what a toupee is.
He's never had hair in his life to know what one is anyway.
Actually, Bill, at some point you're going to have to get a picture and show us a picture of what you look like with hair. Bill don't want any hair, and I would pay a penny for it. Wow, only a penny. Bill's not going to do good in this whole bidding, this whole auction thing that we're getting ready to start.
Nope.
I don't have any pics of me when I had hair.
I call bullshit.
I think we'll find one. I will find one.
Yep.
I will find a Bill Beebe with hair. Leave it to the Grimm. It might take Grimm a couple days, but Grimm will find it. Luna, shut up.
So you want me to come in there and switch and then take your spot? You come out here?
No, he can come out here and we can do it from one phone.
You saying get your lazy ass out here. We'll do it from a phone.
Tell her to suck my dick.
No, he left me. What a son of a bitch. Good luck with that, Grim. You don't have enough time left on this planet to find me a picture with you. Bill, if I was you, I'd wise up and don't challenge him. Anytime someone challenges the Grim, they lose. You might as well just bite the bullet and deal with it. So it seems like I jump on it, but he left.
Me time.
Huh?
I just need a little bit of time.
Oh, you're that behind? Hey, there he is.
More nice.
Go find out.
There are no pictures with me here. I don't have any pictures. You can search my entire apartment. There are no pictures. You might not have any pictures in your place, but we will find somebody that knew you from back in the day.
Look, number one rule, don't bet against the Reverend. The Reverend only bets on things that he is guaranteed to win. So don't bet. If the Reverend puts a bet on the table, smartest thing, don't take the bet. These are the new set of rules. There are 3 rules. First rule is don't piss off the Reverend. The second rule is don't piss off the Reverend. See rule 1. Third rule, don't fuck with the Reverend and piss off the Reverend. See rule 2, which leads back to rule 1. But as far as it goes as betting against the Reverend, I hear the ice cream truck. You don't know anyone. I don't need to know anyone. That is the difference. I have something on my phone. It's called a lot different little friend of mine. It's called Skip Trace.
I already did it.
And the thing is, with Skip Trace, I can find anything I want. Anything.
Okay, guys, you guys can think what you want.
Okay.
And he's gonna be pissed off when you prove him
If
wrong.
I find a picture with you with hair, then what? I'm just asking. Then what?
I don't know. The bar's been set, Mr. Beebe.
If I can find a picture of Bill Beebe with hair,
So you want to hold this and I'll go jump inside, or you want me to stay here?
No, it doesn't matter. If you want to run it for a couple minutes, you can. My speakers are on. Microphone's already set. Studio's all running. All you got to do is just hit the jump back in thing.
Yeah.
Granted, you'll be known as.
You can be Mr. Knast. I can be Rev Career.
There you go. But I'm just saying, don't bet against the Reverend. It is not good because ask Heather. Heather bet that I did not have her name tattooed on my body. Well, she found out I have her name on my body.
Yeah, speaking of Heather, that's why she was in here to start the show. Now she disappeared.
She may still be at work.
Ah, I love the voice thing.
She could be at work or phone could have died.
Phone died. Uh-oh.
And then I also said, who wanted to play a game? And Heather said, okay, yeah, I'll play a game. And then I said what the game was. And then she's like, I just keep fucking stepping into it. And I went, well, you always got to watch what the Reverend is up to.
You never know.
I always have something up my sleeve, and I usually don't have sleeves. I don't like sleeves.
But it's punctuating between 5, 6, and 7. People must not like the man that made the show.
William G. Beebe Jr.
Uh-oh.
William G. Beebe Jr.
Dun, dun,
Could be
dun.
him. Maybe.
Mr. Beebe. Troy still here? Does Miss Grimm want to see her grandbaby? No. It's too hot outside. Keep the kid inside.
Yeah, it's hot outside. At least for them. This fucking weather's just...
Yeah, and thinking going to Colorado is going to break the heat and I can go get some fresh air. Nope, it's supposed to be 90 degrees out there all
It's
weekend.
supposed to rain tonight. It was already supposed to be raining.
It's too hot.
I'm getting tired of this. Oh, yeah, they're calling storms tonight. Where the fuck are they?
It's hotter than a $2 pistol outside.
Who said that?
Mr. Troy. That's a different one, though.
When I got in the car earlier, we were at Shannon's parents, and I went to CVS to go and pick up my meds. The car actually told me that it was 107 was the temperature it was reading.
But I'm so cute. Words from Elena. Yes, Elena, you are cute, but it is too hot out here for you. Today was very thick.
Yeah, it is.
That's a quote from George Jones' song.
What you want to figure out? Well, you have to think.
George Jones, I never heard of him. I gotta go and look him up. Whoop. I refuse to go out during the day. Well, I wish I could say the same thing, Seth, but unfortunately, I gotta work during the day.
So he graduated about 96. 95, 96 graduated.
Stop saying how she refuses to go out during the day. Well, that's okay. If you live under a rock, you can get away with that. But someone like me, I'm working during the day. And Jackie's in. Hey, friend. Some bad weather must be coming because I'm really having back pains.
Calling it, but it don't look like it tonight.
No,
It was supposed to hit already. They said around 8 o'clock tonight in this area, and we're at
96.
96, 95, 96.
I mean, we could use some bad weather. I know Texas just got really destroyed from that hurricane.
And that's why we haven't heard from the Ordinary Misfits either.
Yeah, St. Martin is.
I think that's right by where it hit.
We might want to reach out.
Yes, I can do that after the show. But I know they said it hit Texas, and I looked up the radar, and it was already halfway up to Kansas. And it sped up real quick.
It's definitely going to be a fucked up year for weather.
Yeah, but if Mama D's still here, we had talked about last night going twister hunting. So the basement show might be going twister hunting in the near future.
Does that mean we're going to the titty bar and twisting titties?
No, we're going Tornado Alley.
Oh, can we bring some titties?
Sure.
He really wants to play this game?
Uh-oh. Why, he messaged you?
No, he didn't message me.
Mi-
I know somebody that may have pictures that, or that can get me pictures.
Mr. BB.
Yeah, who do we know?
Pops.
That is true.
I'm calling Pops.
Remember, we have skip trace and shit like that.
Mama D says, hell yeah, we're going.
We're going to the titty bar
We're going tornado hunting, sir.
as long as there's titties. I can't go twister hunting without titties.
And Jackie's asked what y'all doing. What, tonight or general? Like, you gotta be more specific.
I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I am excited for all the shows this week, but I am extremely excited for Saturday because I know that was a gift, especially gotten from me. So I am excited for Saturday's show.
Yes, so if you didn't see that, you gotta go back and watch the beginning of the show, or once you're done here, click on the Verge side. We call him Mr. Sushi King on the Facebook show, Mr. Lynn.
I don't know. I mean, that is Lynn. Don't call me Shirley Creighton.
Yes, we have Mr. Lynn from the founder of Verge of Sanity to start out the show with the Grim tonight. And Lynn had dropped the ball that they have a special guest coming this coming Saturday morning for Verge of Sanity. So if you want to find out who it is, go back, watch the beginning of the show, or after the show, jump over to Verge's page and you can find it.
It should be on the Basement Show because I'll be sharing it.
All right, sir. Let's go through your head.
Why were you saying no?
Huh?
Why were you saying no when you found out who it was?
Yeah, why
Don't
no?
say. But why were you saying no?
Because I'm going to be fucking broke.
That was intentional. Lynn told me he was getting that one special for me.
I'm going to be fucking broke.
Someone getting a haircut. Yes. Yours truly will be getting cut.
I might as well go start pouring myself out the corner fucking now to get this money.
Well,
Somebody's getting a tat. I'm still on the wait list.
no, she's saying someone getting a haircut.
No, I'm not getting a haircut.
I am.
I'm getting tattoos.
Well,
Oh my god.
do we get it?
No.
Oh boy.
It's Dreamer.
Yeah, he sent that to me, and I'm like, holy shit!
Well,
I
should I,
think he's got to poop.
I think he's got a poop.
I just put that banner up. Remember, Grim wants tattoos, but if we raise $500 from you lovely people, I will be getting my first ever piercing in my life.
Which that $500.
Here we go. New challenge. We raise $750. The viewer gets to pick Grim's next tattoo.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
Wait. I don't see that.
I want to see when you're done your nose piercing.
Well,
No, you got it.
any money that is collected on that is going into a fund for October 6th Suicide Mental Health Awareness Walk in Philadelphia, which everybody is welcome to join. You know, I think we can have, I know all the Basement Show will be there. And what is this? We're auctioning off $750, or if we make $750.
Well, the deal is if we get 500, I'm getting a piercing.
Right.
And then if we can get another 750 on top of that, they get to pick your next tattoo. So that's $1,250 we got to raise. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money towards suicide
Well, I
prevention.
said that would be.
But I'm telling you right now, I get to finalize the tattoo.
Well, no, if I can't finalize a piercing, you can't do the tattoo.
Oh no, you see, there's a difference. You see,
Tattoos are permanent. I get it.
yeah, a piercing you can take out. A tattoo cost, and it's not the cost of getting it off. It's actually more painful to get them removed.
What if I say I want a Basement Show tattoo?
Okay, yeah, but I get to choose where it goes too.
After you.
I
Forehead.
Oh, and
Just like a bullseye.
I actually thought about putting something on the side of my dome. Thought about getting something tattooed on. Actually, I was thinking on my head, I would actually tattoo the skull, so it looks like it's a skull.
Jackie wants to know, do they get to pick up my piercing?
I mean, that was the original deal that everybody was saying. You get to pick the piercings.
That was part of the deal, like Grim saying yes. So
I look at it like this: if it is $500, but it is collectively,
then we take a vote.
Then there would be a vote.
But
if somebody drops the full $500 straight, then they get to choose it right out the door. The only thing is, depending where it is, you may not be able to show it. Yeah. And remember, everybody, there is something big coming next week, so you got to start looking, because we will say one thing. We can say one thing. We don't have to say what it is, but there are auctions starting next week. But we will not tell you what we are auctioning off. And we will not tell you the price, but a price limit will be set.
Yeah, because Mama D, if she's still here, I think it was who that said I gotta get a Prince Albert.
Well, it's either a Prince Albert or a Jacob's Ladder.
But I've heard of a Prince Albert. I don't know what the hell a Jacob's Ladder is. That's the back, right?
No. The Jacob's Ladder is you got to get it hard, and then they put it through the top, and they start building a ladder.
No.
I say we should do the cage.
What, the one I sent? Was that?
No, that is a
weave.
That's like a corset type of piercing. No, the cage is done right inside the rib cage webbing.
I want to get my eyebrows done. Mr. Knast is going to go emo.
Oh God, that's it. Reverend Grimm's retiring. Mr. Knast is going emo. I can't work for the basement show if you're emo. You gotta start doing guy liner.
Greg.
Think about that. Mr. Knast goes emo, the basement show goes dark.
The Reverend Grimm show is already dark. How much darker do you want me to get? I mean, you want me to start doing the show underground? We could.
Good.
And we're gonna really fucking scary.
I mean, but I'm just saying how we have the brick background. We all have to change the black.
My background's black.
True.
With a lot of fucking fire.
Yeah. And Jackie says she wants to see the auctions.
She wants to see the auctions. No, we won't get to see them. You're going to get to be told them. But we're going to come up with the ideas of what is actually getting auctioned off. So, like, we can give some hints. Like, for instance, the piercing thing.
Yep.
Picking Reverend Grimm's next tattoo. Unfortunately, I do get a little bit of play in that because that is a permanent decision.
Raise $300 and Rev, will you dress up as a girl and walk around Walmart?
Who put that one up?
Jackie.
Me or you dress up as a girl and walk around Walmart?
Yeah.
A better idea. How about raise $300 and I'll give you a real shopping experience trip in Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you a true Reverend Grimm experience.
Yeah.
But you never know. We could be actually auctioning off a day with the host. Now, if you live far away, unfortunately, it would have to be camera. But if you are close to the area, then you would get a day with the host. Now, there are going to be certain rules that have to apply to that situation. Because, unfortunately, me and Mrs. Grimm go together because neither one of us can really be apart. And God forbid one of us has a PTSD episode while we're not with each other and we're with somebody else and they don't know what to do. That could be a very dangerous situation.
But a whole day with me, would somebody really want that?
You never know. I mean, it could be on camera. It could be a live interaction thing. It could be, whatever. But there also could be artwork that is custom. Like, you got to remember, I still have that custom piece inside that has been signed by me and made by me.
Fair warning. What's today? Tuesday.
Nice.
The 9th.
So today's Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Somebody's birthday is on Friday. Mr. Bill.
Bill Beebe's birthday.
So you
is
can
on-
celebrate your 1 year in the basement show and Bill Beebe's birthday.
But remember, inside, I have that one-of-a-kind piece inside that was designed by me. And there's only one in existence with my signature on it.
That is true.
Oh, but there could also be basement show posters with everybody, all the shows, and everybody's signature on it.
Mhm.
And it would come framed. We would do it framed.
Yep.
But you don't know. I mean, there are a lot of things that could potentially go up on the auction block.
That is true.
And you gotta remember, there are print things, 3D personally printed things. Like today, I got a hold of Pokemon to print.
Troy has a question.
Yeah, what is your question?
Go ahead, Mr. Troy. Ask your question as you're going to finish the thought. I will read it and then I will propose it to the grid.
Yeah, I got on the 3D page I go on to for
Yeah.
3D printing. I grabbed a bunch of Pokemon and I printed them out. And earlier they were giving me a problem because I was playing with their size.
Okay.
And then I printed them out to actual size, and they're like this fucking big.
Oh, how was that?
So I'm going to have to maximize their size and print them out to probably about this big.
Nice. So,
But I know that there is something that could be auctioned off. There is a rose, and it is a single rose, but I can do it in that resin that I have, that funky color that changes.
Yeah.
Like the stitch.
So Troy's saying, I say Friday night, Bill Beebe has to join the Reverend on his show and we sing happy birthday to him live.
He won't.
The problem is, Troy, Mr. Bill Beebe is a keyboard warrior. He tries to run the shows from his keyboard, but whenever we say to jump on, he never does.
He won't.
And good evening, Curtis. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in tonight. Mr. Curtis is in chat.
That's a Mr. Curtis thing.
And believe it or not, he's from the Great North up in Canada. It's even hotter up there than it is here.
I don't know. Like I said, today, and they said it's supposed to get worse. The only place right now they said that it actually feels any decent is down the shore. But what was really bad is yesterday, it was like in the high 90s, feeling like 100. They were getting a sea breeze, but only feeling it about a block in because of how much humidity is on land. But the water was at 55 degrees.
Wow.
So think about it. If you're sitting on the beach and you are baking in that 90 to 100 degree sun and you go into 55, your body is automatically going to go into shock.
Oh, absolutely. Dual comment, Troy, that would never happen, so please don't suggest that. Bill Beebe, you better. I don't have to do shit. So now we have an argument brewing in the chat.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Bill Beebe's just, I don't have to do shit. Well, you're right. You don't have to do shit. Bill Beebe's just been in a mood.
Sure. So do you want to go get set up inside, or are we doing that here?
I realize we can't. If I can figure out how to run an extension cord from underneath the door, we'd be okay.
You can't get under the door.
So we're going to do it inside.
Oh no, I can run it through that window.
You can't because you can't get into that window to open it.
I think I'm going to hit 100 here today. Your guess is temperature.
Hit almost 100 where?
In Canada.
Like I said, I got into the car earlier and went over to just from one spot in Maple Shade over to CVS in Maple Shade. And when I turned the car on, it said 107. I was like, that can't be fucking right. And as I'm driving, you figure, all right, it's going to cool down a little bit. It was still saying 101, and that was about 6:30 tonight.
Yeah. My car, it was 140 the other day. So Curtis is putting the sun in fire emojis. Yeah, I mean, everywhere was hot. I heard it was 119 in Vegas today.
What's it called?
Death Valley hit 128.
Horton State Forest is still on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Death Valley, it can hit 128, but there's something that's not there.
Humidity.
There's no humidity in Death Valley. And there's a difference between 128 heat and because, I mean, like I said, when I used to work for NFI, by 10 o'clock in the morning, our warehouses during the summer were like at 145 degrees with the forklifts running.
Yeah, that's the worst.
And we still had humidity on top of it.
True. The worst thing about these hot temperatures, I guess, eventually there's going to be a nasty storm with some big hail. They've been calling for storms here in Jersey for what, 4 nights you said now?
Like the past week, they've been calling storms. And
We haven't had shit.
What the fuck is this?
Swap bag.
I don't know, but I think it's somebody that needs to learn real quick who the fucking Reverend is. That's right, you turn. Oh, come on, motherfucker, come through here.
I don't like to see neither, Drew. I don't like the humidity.
Yeah, slow it down. Yeah, you want to see what can be done with that with the banana and the tailpipe?
You want to see how I can just keep programming from Chrysler 300s, all their programming is done through an app.
I got a better idea. How about we skip trace it and then we just put a warrant out on it?
Yeah. So while we get set up, should I run that new Basement Show Verge commercial? Because that is in the studio.
Yeah, you could do that.
I mean, who can go get set up and you can...
Oh, we're going to be in the kitchen.
Yeah, you keep my phone till you come back in, and you can turn the mic off, and I'll just set the phone up, and everyone can watch Mr. Knast get his haircut live on the show.
Well, we have to put the biggest clipper on it first and take down some of the line.
I would put Frey away because otherwise...
Frey is away.
Yeah, because the other day I almost shaved Freya's head.
All right, so don't go anywhere. I am going to run a brand new commercial that no one has seen yet. That commercial is, I believe, let me see something real quick. Let's see. Background. The new commercial is 2 minutes and 27 seconds. So that gives us enough time to get back inside, situate it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so stay tuned. We will be back in a minute.
Take your place inside the fire with love.
So there you go. There was the new commercial running the show lineup throughout the week. As you said, always keep an eye out because sometimes those show times may change. You never know. Make sure you check out Verge of Sanity and The Basement Show. We can be found, both shows can be found on Facebook. They can be found on Twitch. They can be found on YouTube, TikTok. Not sure if they have a Discord, but we have the Discord, which if you want to get on the Discord, you message us and we can get you that link. And also you can find Verge on Twitter, which is now known as X. But just remember, if you watch the shows on Twitter, you can't interact with the shows because it does not allow you to comment. So, and last but not least in that commercial, you saw Holland's Customs, which is run by myself and Mrs. Grimm. And remember, at Holland's Customs, if you can dream it, we can make it. Which very soon, shortly, we will actually show you the Holland's Customs commercial on just a few things that we can do. And we are always working at Holland's Customs to improve the products, make the products look even better. And not just that, but it is the official spot to get your official Basement Show merch. There is no other place to get Basement Show merch except through Holland's Customs. And as I said, you name it, we can make it. Shipping is available. And also, right now, we're not running the banner, but we are still running the flash sale on tumblers, which if you go to my personal page, you can actually...
It's go time. Let's go.
Give me a minute. I'm not done my cigarette. Tough shit.
He is all prepped.
Which you can find on my personal page, on Mrs. Grimm's personal page, that... But...
Got a blackhead in your ear.
Awesome. But right now, tumblers are normally $25, but these tumblers are already pre-made and they are being sold at $15 a piece. And if you have any questions, you can find a link on The Basement Show at Holland's Customs right here on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or you could just contact myself or Mrs. Grimm. So Mrs. Grimm is going to go take the phone. Mr. Knast is all set up, and I will join back in my studio.
That was dead.
It dead.
Dead. All right, guys. Earthquake.
I have a cape. I am the new everything. So you all get to watch me get a haircut. And here comes the Mr. Grimm himself, the much better looking one than me. But we will have my phone up so you guys can watch as we do it. So if you have any suggestions for a haircut, no, this is not getting trimmed. I will do this myself. But feel free to join in on the fun. Tell Miss Grimm that she's done a great job because my hair is impossible to cut because I have multiple layers. I have a lot of bumps and bruises in my head, so this should get very, very fun. But here's
Okay, so here I am, and I can't turn my camera because I don't have one of those turn cameras, but they're right over there.
I got my own, so.
Yes, I know, but nobody can see that that's actually over in the other section.
All right, so
of the
viewers,
kitchen.
do I start from the front back or back up?
Well, we got Amber, so she said, "Hey, you guys!" So we got to give her that one first. So hold on.
Amber, I added that sound just for you.
There you go. All right, so remember, the people in the audience here get to choose Mr. Knast's haircut. I mean, come on.
Right here, look.
Doesn't leave it.
That's actually really good tonight.
So people can tell her that she's done right now and just leave it as is.
There you go. I mean, you could turn around and say, that's it. Don't cut any more off.
I never said no.
Amber says Mohawk. I don't know if you guys drink
You leave her alone.
sugar-free drinks or not, or diet or anything like that, but because of my diabetes, I really don't drink much with sugar in it. But
Oh, you're dumb.
Body Armor,
34 months.
wrong way, this way, zero sugar. A lot of people go, oh, it's got no sugar. There can't be much taste. But believe it or not, the colder they are, the better they are. It's kind of like drinking Jaeger.
What?
I'm drinking the Body Armor, but they're zero sugars, and they're actually really, really good. I do like these.
We should reach out to the corporation and have them sponsor you.
And of course, the cap dripped all over my shirt. Damn it to hell. Is there aspartame in the zero sugar ones?
Put that out.
Me too. I don't know. That I would actually have to have Miss Grimm read because unfortunately the printing is so small. I like the regular ones, but unfortunately there's too much sugar. But also, now they say zero sugar, but I'm sure there's still a little bit of sugar in it, but not as much as there. No, this one has 0 grams of sugar, but the low carb ones, they have a couple that are low carb that actually have some awesome flavors with it too. And I like those, and they're only like 2 grams of sugar. So that's not really that bad. So I can, drink those. I think you should leave it like that. You got the whole flock of seagulls look going on. You wanted to fucking go emo. There it is, right there. Take that shit lower, right down like this. Fucking bald-headed space monkey.
I'm not trying to show my scores. Sir.
Shot in the fucking space.
I'm trying not to show my scores.
So let's get a roll call real quick. So this way, because I really want to know who. This is your opportunity to get Mr. Nast's hair cut the way that we want to cut it. And he can't say no. Shit, we should have auctioned this one off. Too late. You're giving this one away.
Will said easy.
Mr. Bill Beebe is here.
He just shows he's watching it. That's because he doesn't have it.
Well, Mr. Bill Beebe said, I don't know, what night did he say? I think he said it last night or the other night that he needs to get a haircut. And I said, wait, you've got like 4 hairs on your head. Shave on one side, leave the other side with hair.
We have a problem.
What's the problem? What do you mean the clipper's going out?
Here.
Did you oil them? Or are they overheating? Okay, so then what you got to do is, when you're cutting it, you got to run the guard all the way out and you're putting the clip on it. All right, we'll put some oil in it. Otherwise, you got to get the screwdriver, you got to pull it apart and clean out the blades. That's it. I think we go like this. Who says we go like this for Mr. Nast?
So you're going to try it, you're going to tag you guys in
Octua, yes. Shave them. Let's see. Gary is here. So you're going to try that drink. I tagged you guys in the Octua. I don't know. It definitely looked quite interesting. I don't know who all saw that. Oh, Grim could just do this the easy way. I could just go in.
Right here.
Oh, you should have seen mine, dude. You got to run it while you're running the oil.
Don't say in Beckett's head. No.
Beckett. That's what I did with mine yesterday.
I want to go to Bloomberg, but people keep telling me that.
Oh, no, dude. No. They're gross. That's like fucking dreads, dude. You're not supposed to wash your shit. Look at it.
Well, then we can sing Appleman because I got hot.
That's what you got to do. And what are you on now? Yeah, you got to start out extremely high because there's too many layers. I would do that. We actually have wax strips. I could actually go and get my razor right now and actually razor my head while I'm sitting here on camera.
Yeah, no, I had. That's only 4 months worth of hair.
Borrow a weed whacker. I have one of those, Bill. I'm telling you, you should fucking leave that big fucking poof right in the fucking front so it like hangs there.
Keep on.
Damn, Johnny's jamming up my clippers. Glad I don't need them anymore. Do it. Bill said we're getting out the weed whacker.
Gas powered or battery operated?
It's battery operated, but it's a 20 volt. But I got the big industrial batteries for it now, so it's like even better.
I got the Robia. That's 0.5.
You sure you want to use those scissors? Those scissors are like shit.
Good booze. That's good booze.
What's good booze? I don't know. Somebody said booze, and I'm now hooked from the other end again. I got good booze on top of the refrigerator. Anybody want to come join? Make a design in his hair. What you're drinking. Oh, this makes good booze. Not with what I drink, though, Gar. I drink, I'm a lot of Jaeger, and I mean, I drink vodka. I mean, I have a really good bottle of Skeleton on top of my refrigerator. But I'm normally a Jaeger drinker. I mean, I've got 2 big bottles of Jaeger sitting on top of my fridge. A bottle of Skeleton, a big bottle of Southern Comfort, a shot bottle of Twisted Tea, and I got a bottle of wine that sits up there. See, the thing is, Miss Grimm doesn't let me drink whiskey anymore. Miss Grimm doesn't want me drinking whiskey. The only whiskey I could probably drink really and get away with would be Fireball. But, like, my thing used like bourbon and shit like that. Me and Jack used to go everywhere. And then me and Jack used to go to jail together a lot, too. I have 2 sides of the Reverend when I'm drinking Jack. I can either be really, really nice Reverend, or I can be holy fuck, dig a grave and jump in Reverend. Because all it takes is a little bit to piss me off when I'm drinking whiskey, and I'm a complete ass. I like coconut rum, but I don't really drink no more. Dawn Reed Brooks.
That's good, Rumi.
Okay. Yes, Jaeger. Jaeger all the way. I have Jaeger is always in stock in the house, and what? Those 2 bottles have been sitting there for over a year.
I got them on the show.
Because I really don't drink like I used to. I mean, this past Friday was the first time I had a couple drinks in a year. That's why I woke up the next day and my head was bothering me because my body's just not in tune to doing it anymore. But Jaeger is one of those things. Jaeger is one of those things that we can get the big gigantic bottles, and we used to drink them all night and not get drunk off of them because you got to take. When I was touring with a band, we were sponsored by Michelob Ultra and Jaeger. So when we were out, that's all you could drink. Like, you couldn't even drink water. You were drinking Michelob Ultra and Jaeger, and we were doing that all night. And yeah, so I have built up a very high tolerance to Jaeger. And I mean, even on Friday night, I wasn't buzzy or anything, but the next morning I had said, okay, yeah, I definitely knew I had a drink. 2 drinks. I had a Jaeger bomb and a shot.
Well, you're just not used to it.
Exactly. But that's also a good thing, because if I was used to it, we never fed the little guys, did we?
We can do that live. This is what we just had after.
Evie thinks it's another cat. Dude, you should see the pile of hair on my fucking floor. I'm done. It's about time you got a haircut, John. Damn.
Maybe in 5 months.
Dawn. Now, Gary, that means you got to start getting Dawn into the other shows. Since Gary is here watching, Gary's got to get Dawn going to the other shows. Well, she's definitely got to come to the Reverend show. And I'm telling you, again, I am excited. Yes, I'm excited all week for our shows this week, but I am extremely excited for Saturday's show. Saturday's show is going to be absolutely fucking amazing. And even though we told people they got to go and either watch it again or they got to go check out the socials, and I will be reposting that, I will tell you. Anyway, Gary is sitting on the love seat. Gary's on the love seat. Dawn's where? In the recliner or on the couch? Friday's show will be better. Troy, yes, Friday's show, of course, is a really great show. She says she's on the chair. Friday's show is a great show, but you don't obviously know who that guest is that we are going to have on Verge of Sanity. That is the difference. That is huge. And I think Mr. Knast could tell you that's huge. Saturday on Verge of Sanity from 11 to 1, the original Kings, Mr. Lynn Creighton, Marco Sereno, Jeffrey Scott with his new segment. How huge is it? Hold on, we're getting there. And of course, as you all know, the Mad Red King, Reverend Grimm, has returned to Verge of Sanity. And we teamed up with Verge of Sanity and the Basement Show together. And how big is Saturday? Saturday from 11 to 1, somewhere in that time period, we will be having Paul Booth live on the show. Yes, Paul Booth. And anybody that is tattooed like myself, how huge is it? Pleading the fifth on that comment. Yes, I've been witnessing. That looks awesome, Grim.
I can't read comments right now.
Johnny can't read comments. Me. Dawn says me. What's me? Yes, we will have Paul Booth on the show with us on Saturday. And as Lynn said earlier, that was on here when we opened the show, which surprised the shit out of everybody, to have me from the Basement Show and Verge of Sanity and Verge of Sanity founder on to announce that we are going to have Paul Booth this Saturday. We're also getting ready, and we are in talks with PR companies that we used to talk to, and we are going to start trying to do ticket giveaways again. And the first ticket giveaway, I really hope that we do get to do that one, because that is an awesome band. But unfortunately, until that time comes, I can't tell you who that band is.
But we'll ticket giveaways. We open the Basement Show viewers too.
But we're doing a what?
I'm asking, will they be open to both shows or just viewers?
It's going to be open to Basement Show. It's going to be open to everybody that is watching. It will be open to Basement Show viewers, Verge viewers, anybody who wants to come over and view the shows. You are open to get those. You have tattoos. So now, do you know who Paul Booth is? I'm asking Dawn if she knows who Paul Booth is because she said she has tattoos. Now, Paul Booth is known for his shadows. Okay. He's really known for his shadow pieces. Anybody that ever saw The Undertaker, on his one arm, he had a big demon on the side of his arm. And that's actually done by Paul Booth. And do I know Chris Gam? Why is that name familiar? Did what? The name's familiar, but I can't picture the face. But Paul is one of the top artists in this country besides David Bolt. I mean, I've been getting tattooed. I've known Paul Booth for over 20 years. And I've been on a Paul Booth waiting list I've been waiting on Paul Booth's tattoo list for 4 years now. That's how booked Paul Booth is. You have to get on his waiting list, and I've been on his waiting list for 4 years. But as we said, next week, we are starting also a new thing on the Basement Show, because remember, on October 6th, what guard is Johnny getting? He owns Under the Gun Tattoo Shop. I haven't been to the shop. What guard do you have on for Johnny? A 5. But next week we will be starting, because in October 6th, we are doing, the Basement Crew is doing and I'm going to see if I can get Verge in with us. It is a suicide and mental health awareness walk. And we are going to be raising money to go to this. So right now, one of the things that will be up for item that we can talk about, that we actually have right here in writing, this is what makes it really bad. If we raise $500, Mr. Knast will get his first piercing done for the first time in his life. Now, if this is done collectively by a bunch of people, we are going to take votes on where he is getting this piercing done. Majority rules. If somebody comes up with the full $500 right out of pocket of their own and does it in one shot, they will have say on Mr. Knast's piercing. Now, Miss Grimm upped that ante tonight. I know people at Sick Creations. Yeah, I knew people at Sick Creations. Now, Miss Grimm came up with the idea to actually up this ante on something else that can be bidded on. If we come up with $750, they would get to choose the Reverend's next tattoo. Now, the Reverend does get some say in this, because tattoos are a lot more permanent than...
There will be guidelines.
There will be guidelines that everything will have to be followed. But there are other things that could potentially be auctioned off. You never know what it could be. I mean, there could be one-of-a-kind artwork. Ugh. Now, that is a one-of-a-kind piece designed by the Reverend. And it is signed. But that is a one-of-a-kind piece. There could be one-of-a-kind pieces. There could be 3D things printed.
I'm not good with that. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to go down to 4.
There is a staple gun on top of my radio. Oh, and remember I was telling you earlier, John, that about printing the Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's how big they are. Yeah, they got to go bigger. He's a little guy I just printed up today. But he's in that color change stuff. But there is a rose that can be printed up in this color change. But to show you the color change better, I still got to clean this guy up. But got that chameleon color to it.
What? Yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, look at Johnny. He's looking human.
Going down to a 4.
Going to a 4.
Wasn't I used to cut above that?
Probably like a 4. We have to straighten out this rug this weekend. It keeps hanging up in the chairs. How about to get the chicks now? He about to get the chicks now. Yeah, he could be getting the chicks now.
No,
Mr. Knast isn't looking. The Rev is always looking. And Miss Grimm's okay with that.
You better be careful. Your other wife may be listening.
That is true. My other wife, my new wife, Heather. She could be listening in.
Don't put her foot up your butt.
Yes, her size 4. So I told her she was very, very kinky about it. So.
I appreciate the looking good, but I haven't dated an 8 years wife right now.
Gary is always looking. He looks good, though. Yeah, I mean, he's looking human. Just a shaggy human. So what did he want you to do that you're not good with? Oh, so like kind of like shaving down the side. That's where you got to draw an imaginary line. And usually you go right about where the...
Well, then I told her what you could do. What else I could do? They take this, do that, and then take away the red button.
On your eyebrows?
Yep.
Johnny shaves his eyebrows. You know what happens if you shave your eyebrows? You get caterpillars.
No, yeah, no.
Look at my eyebrows. I don't do anything in my eyebrows. Shannon hates it because she says I got perfect eyebrows.
I get pushy.
What was for dinner? We had pizza. Johnny's having pretzels, and we had pizza at Shannon's parents' house because we had to stop up there tonight. But it is 10 o'clock, I believe. It's 10:05. What we are going to do real quick while Mr. Knast is continuing to get trimmed up. We already ran the one commercial tonight. We are going to run the Holland Customs commercial. Had chicken and potato salad and cucumber salad. That's
that cucumber salad, you.
Mr. Knast says, watch out for the cucumber salad. Why are we watching out for the cucumber salad?
It's a joke from a movie.
Oh, no. Is that kind of like the same principle of like the dog from the Van Wilder movie and the eclairs? Oh, they're still warm. Oh.
No, it's from a movie Summer Catch. The woman has cucumbers and she's fondling them in bed. And then the next day he had a cucumber salad for lunch.
Oh!
Awesome! So it could be a tomato, it could be like a cucumber tuna fish salad.
I'll show you.
All right, so here we go. We're going to go with the Holland's Customs commercial. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. go. That was Holland's Customs. If you can think it, we can make it. So as we come back, we can see where Mr. Knast's haircut is at so far. Troy had spaghetti.
But he didn't have meatballs. They were just spaghetti and butter. Where's the meatball? Like lemon tuna. What? Welcome to Daddy.
Yeah. That it was Rob Reiner was talking. Rob Schneider was talking to the kid. Don't order BLT. There's no B. There's plenty of L in the T.
Like spaghetti and meatball, but lemon tuna fish. I watched it.
All right, so we are asking for a roll call. Let's see who all is here. And if you are here, let us know you are here, so this way we can shout you out. So this way you get the credit that you truly deserve for sitting here and listen to us ramble for an hour and 40 minutes and see what kind of torture we can put people through.
Oh, my great hippo.
Anybody want to see something really funny and just go over real quick? You know, we just get the razor. Just, do the whole jackass move.
Oh, you gonna do that?
We could do the jackass move on him. Yeah.
I mean, I could have
The-
got the lawnmower.
The peaks are still here.
Like, hold on, damn, I have a live on the show.
Yeah, but they should have chimed in because think about it. This is still an opportunity for any of you. It was meatball and spaghetti, Mr. Sir. It's an opportunity to say what you want done to Johnny's head. Like, we could do a really fucked up line right down the middle of his skull.
William's got my hair before. Good day, huh? I had a picture of that.
I just go outside and shake it off.
Shake it up.
Oh God, Johnny's gonna start singing fucking Taylor Swift now.
I can't, well, actually, technically I could do that. We don't own the copyright, but if I sing it, it's good. I don't think you accomplish what you're singing.
I don't know. I mean, I Kevin said normal. I say bald top M.
Look at
Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple people actually say bald.
no, my opinion was.
I won't personally know. I've known Mr. Last long enough.
Mr. Last?
Mr. Last.
I've known you long enough to know where most of these have come from.
Yeah. Especially one leg. You.
I don't get to see any of my scars. They're in the wrong place for me to see them. I don't even care anymore.
All right, Josh.
Yeah, I definitely got to cut this again tomorrow. And I already fucking cut this yesterday.
Look, it's so rocky.
My God, I got another fucking cat.
Time for the shop.
Time for the shop vac. Shop vac's going to turn around and go,
Then you get suckered.
Well, maybe Mr. Knast will be getting, he'll go home tonight or he'll stop someplace and he'll get a little.
Hello, this is Bunja. I am looking for Pookie. Do you know how to keep your man happy? You've got a hawk. Tui.
And tomorrow morning he'll call me up and go, guess what?
Happiness?
Happy penis.
No, happiness.
Happy penis.
And then I'm going to have to turn around and go,
Get loud, guys.
oh my God, what would happen if all of a sudden that he got somebody like this person got a hold of him?
Yeah, well, keep this in mind. Dixie gonna make that money. $20 is to $20, bitch.
Miss Grimm is vacuuming the floor with the shop vac. Oh, Mr. Knast is getting naked in the parlor. I had to fuck one of these shaders up out here earlier. How come, Jackie? Yeah, that one's dead.
I'll show you, don't worry.
No, I know. Jackie's saying she had to fuck somebody up earlier, and I'm asking her why.
Okay. I don't have a t-shirt on, so look around in the door because we might get censored for nudity.
That is true. I mean,
My nipples are out.
that is true. Don't do that. We could get banned. The last thing we want to do is get banned again.
What are you doing?
Why are you up there? I'm going to throw a bottle at that cat. Oh. When you get a second, we grab me a bottle of water, please. Oh, so we're an hour.
What the fuck did you get into?
I don't know why. What she got on her? What is it? Well, you're not really helping me.
I don't know what the hell she got into.
Smell her.
Fine, pussy.
Flying pussy. They just do too much. Can't stand the fake shit. Now I'm the bad guy out here. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I guess I understand.
I think it's kind of good.
I'm just not used to cutting down the back. I am not responsible.
I actually think I should leave it. It actually looks kind of good.
Yeah, you just need to clean up a little bit. Just because, you know, with your face, it grows longer in certain spots.
Yes, Morgan.
You want to go fuck yourself, too.
She said the same thing.
What?
Because it's the way that your hair grows.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie says she wants to move. Well, I know a lot of people that have said that they want to move out of that town. I mean, oh God, she figured out what the cat got into. What did my dog get into? She what?
She kept hitting it.
Yeah.
So she knocked all the food down.
Anybody want some animals?
I think it was good.
Yeah.
You have them?
No, they are out at in the hat. Yes, that is one thing. You will never get me and Shannon to move back in that town. What's the furthest place you guys have traveled to? I'll take the cats and Luna. Trade you for a cat. What are you trading me with?
They're not in the hat, bitch.
Oh, then I gave them to you to bring in. Oh, I see them. I'll take the cats and Luna. No, Freya goes too.
Who's taking my dog?
The Peaks.
I always say I was great.
Furthest place you guys traveled to?
Canada.
Well, I don't know. For me, that depends. I have been up and down the entire East Coast, and I have been all the way to the West Coast. So that's kind of hard to really say. I've been to California, I've been to Maine, and I've been to Florida. Pretty much. I've been in Seattle 5 times. My brother lives there a long time ago. Yeah, I've never been there. I was in California for about a week and will never go back. Grimm's not allowed to go back. And like I said, I've been all the way up as far as you can go in Maine. And I've been as far as you can go before you are in the water at the bottom part of Florida.
The most southern point in the continental U.S.
Yep. So I mean, I've been in a lot of different places, and everywhere I've gone, I want to see Texas and Tennessee. Everywhere that I've gone, I've driven to. No train, no plane, no boats, all driving. So you got to figure all the states and shit that I've gone through. And then probably the shortest part across the states that I've been was Illinois, because I went to Chicago at one point. How long did it take to drive to California? I've been to Indianapolis, right, John?
Yep, we did that in 2014 for an Eagles game.
I don't remember how long it took exactly for California, because there were a couple of us that went. I mean, I was 16 at the time, a very young reverend. I wasn't even reverend at that point. I was actually not even Grim at that point. I was going by something else at that point. And I think we did it because it would be one person. Couple people be sleeping, and then it'd be hey, guess what, take over. So I mean, it took like probably the way we drive 2.5 days.
Okay.
And then we spent a week out there, and then we boogied ass out of there and got our asses home in what felt like a day. Yeah, it was called cut and run.
So yes, me and Gary, we drove out to Indianapolis. That was about a 9-hour drive. We'll be actually driving out to Cincinnati, Ohio in October.
I used to go to Connecticut a lot, and I used to do Connecticut in about 2 hours.
The place I've been to was Florida. Been to Florida. I've been down to Puerto Rico.
Nope. I was close to the Gulf of Mexico when I went to Florida. When I went all the way to the southern tip of Florida, you got to think. You were at one point, you were at the, Atlantic Ocean, and you went a little bit that way, and you were at, the Gulf of Mexico.
Yep. East coast of the country is on the Atlantic side, and the west is on the Gulf of Mexico.
There it is, back feed. Mind Twister, if you guys could change one thing about you, what would it be?
Good one.
I don't think I'd change anything about me. I love being the asshole that I am. Shannon called Morgan, but she can't hear her. I don't know. Shannon's outside. Never mind. Well, I don't know. I don't think I would change. I don't know. I don't think there's really anything I would change about me. I enjoy being an asshole. I enjoy being unapologetic. I enjoy being a rotten shit.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hear you.
That's what makes the Reverend. That's what makes me me.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Why, Jackie? What would you change about yourself?
Better than being a whole ass.
Better than being a whole ass. Well, you see, I can't be a whole ass because I only have half an ass. And not many people actually really know that. Everybody says that they have a whole ass. Well, in both sides of your ass, there are bones. Johnny could be the other half. Well, inside your ass, you have bones. That's why when some people, do hit hard enough on an ass cheek or something and you hit that bone, which is your pelvis, it sucks. Yes, that is true, Miss Stephanie. I only have half an ass. One side of me. That's pretty much how I look at it. Yes, Alex even knows half-ass because the one side of me, the entire hip went through my pelvic bone. So there is no bowl on that side of my pelvis. There's only part of the frame. And that's what they attached the new hip to when I had my hip done, was just that frame that they put back together. They had to take all the bone fragments out of my right side from the back because it was just that part of the bowl of my hip or my pelvis just exploded and there was nothing left of it. The other side, I have bones still. Do I go off of metal detectors? Yes, I actually have to carry this with me at all times, which I need a new one because it got fucked up in the fire, but I have to have that with me at all times. It got fucked up in the fire. But this shows that I have metal in me. It's it's like I said, it's a card stating that I have metal in my body. Oh shit, it's cracked in another spot too.
Mama Grandma's going to get a shower.
He's known.
I called her.
About this?
Oh, she called me earlier. I didn't answer.
Set off metal detectors.
I know, because you might have to spell it.
Yeah, the spelling I think you're off there on, Alex. I'm not sure what you got there. But no, I can actually trip the sensors at Walmart. Oh, there you go. Yes, I'm notorious for tripping off metal detectors. Like when I go through, if I have to go to court and I walk through the metal detector, I have to show them. No. I'm waiting to see what Alex is talking about. I don't know. But yes, I have enough metal in me and I set off metal detectors. I go through Walmart and I can actually trip their security sensors sometimes, depending on how fine-tuned they are.
So anything that you're saying, you're going to access the body?
Yep. What's even better is if I put it in the right spot on my left leg, I can actually get a magnet. Like I could sit here like this and put a magnet on the side of my left leg and it will actually stay there. Like if it's on the skin, it just stays there. It doesn't fall off because it's actually clinging to the metal. Oh yeah, weather sucks with the metal. Cold. If the metal gets cold, forget about getting warm. And on these hot days, if the metal gets hot, forget about getting cold.
That's why you keep it 66 degrees in here.
Yep, that is why there's a constant temperature inside the house. Because otherwise, my body will get too fucked up. Let's see. You might be able to find it.
What, your X-rays and stuff?
Yeah.
You haven't seen these pictures. They're pretty fucking ugly.
Huh?
And then people haven't seen these yet. They're pretty ugly.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can find it though. I only have a couple, but
Well, I'm just letting people know they haven't seen them running through the tree.
yeah, this only shows part of what is me. I gotta scroll through because I have to actually find them.
Well, I am here doing that. Who's looking forward to seeing me do a live show from Colorado this week?
Colin Morado.
Colorado, even though I just got a message from my friend. There's a human plague in Colorado right now.
There's a what in Colorado?
A human plague.
Interesting.
I didn't look at the article yet, but Mr. Knast will not be out. Thursday night show. If you don't mind me asking, you probably said this before. How long were you in surgery for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Which one?
Jackie was asking how long you were in surgery.
Depending which surgery. I don't know how long I was in surgery when they put the rod in my leg. But I've had a lot of different surgeries. I had a surgery to put the rod and the acetabulum hardware in my left side. I had a separate surgery when they did the right side. I had a separate surgery when they did my right hand. And then I had a surgery to remove pins out of my right hand. And I also had another surgery for them to actually put a new hip in the right side, which is what I'm looking at, because then you will actually be able to see mostly everything that is in my legs. And that is what holds the famous Reverend Grimm upright. But I'm still looking because I had to go through another section of photos to find it, because it wasn't in the one that I was looking for. So Mr. Knast is still covering for me.
Yeah, he said, oh, she said, geez. No, she was excited for the show Tuesday night. It should be cool. I'm hoping to get like a good mountain backdrop.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that should definitely be an awesome show. I mean,
the time difference will throw me off a little bit because we'll be starting around 8:30 here on the East Coast, but out in Colorado, that's your time difference.
I found Puppy Freya.
I am not driving. I am flying out Thursday. On the Thursday afternoon, I will be back in town sometime next Monday. Now, for your walking Ironman.
It's true. I mean, the kids have seen. Alex and Stephanie could tell you exactly what everything, how much metal and shit there is.
Thank you. I
think I'm getting close because now I'm getting pictures from in the apartment and shit. So, and I'm seeing pictures of AJ's ace. There's Bailey, so I know we're starting to get close. All the lizards.
No, I am doing that tomorrow.
I didn't even know I had that picture.
We're packing most of the day tomorrow, getting some last minute stuff done, make sure the show is in good hands, and then getting what I need to get done. But I don't need to pack that much money. I took 48.
Just 48. Oh, there's Marzi.
And then it's like 100 something square feet of metal you have in here.
110 square feet of metal.
You got to even put water on Sunday.
The thing I hated about Florida is too fucking hot.
Yes, that is true. Florida is hot.
Not my kind of weather. A lot of pictures of Mars. Yeah, now I know I'm getting close because
I think the humidity is worse in Florida than it is here.
don't know. I mean, I just don't do humidity well at all.
No. Can't breathe.
No.
Even a whole kid, like a person like me who doesn't like, not trying to not commit myself to young, but I don't smoke, and it feels like I smoke because I'm so dehydrated, and the humidity fucking kills me. I hate humidity. I couldn't even ride bike ride there. Yeah, I don't know why you would bike ride this anyway. I know you have a ride coming up. Dude, too hot to ride.
Is that backbeat I'm hearing?
A little bit. I mean, I can go in the other room if you want.
No, it doesn't matter. Gotta get ready to take a pill. Yeah, I'll even put this into the mix.
It just constantly rains. The Florida does get a lot of pop-up showers. Wish it was going to fucking rain all over you in Jersey, but it's too damn hot for it to rain, so all the moisture is just evaporating.
So I should be able to.
We've been loading up pictures now, I believe. He is going to present pictures for you guys, so bear with him for 1 second, and he can explain this to you.
There you go. That is what the inside of the ribbon looks like from the hips down. There's another one. And this rod here goes all the way down to my knee.
We would like to donate an oddly box.
This is the new hip and the ball and the cup for it. And then this.
Uncle Johnny's here. No one.
This is a flat plate, and here's all the screws.
Uncle Johnny's here with the device.
And there's orthopedic wire, but there's nothing in this area. This is all gone. And then this is acetabulum hardware that holds the hip to the femur bone. This screw here holds this part of the hip together. And then this spike has a screw here, goes all the way down to my knee. And down at the bottom of my knee, down here, down at the bottom of my knee, there is a big mass where it's just bone is just kind of like this. And there's a spike and there's screws through that. So yeah, that is what the inside of the Reverend looks like.
Pretty crazy if you ask me.
Fun shit.
Jackie says, wow.
Yeah, that's
Get Evie!
That's why I've always said, you know, people that
Morgan,
want to.
come get your fucking cat.
How do you do?
I ended up having an auto accident in 2007. I was asleep in the passenger side without a seatbelt. We showed those pictures the one night.
I think that was last Tuesday we did that, or it was Tuesday before.
I don't remember where.
I think you sent it to me.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because this is just a bunch of other shit.
You're trying to such language. Jackie, yelling at you for your potty mouth. Oh, she put an LOL at the end of it.
Morgan needs to come get her cat.
I think I sent them to you, or did I send them to the basement show? Oh, there they are.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, we did put them up.
Yes.
How did I do this, Gary?
Yes, we're good. You're asking your shower seat.
Can Johnny take over for a second so you and I can see him?
Yeah, in a sec. This is all pictures of the other vehicle.
Oh, definitely gonna bring up the gas.
This is my vehicle.
That's in the future. I'm definitely bring up the gas.
This is what ended up breaking my left leg. This is what broke the top part of me, because this is where that vehicle came through. There's the engine block all pushed in, but this is my skull coming through the window. Hey, Kels. There's my side of the van. That's the vehicle I was in. There's the other vehicle. That's the driver's seat of the other vehicle. And there's the front end of the other vehicle. And then there's that one. And that one.
Yeah, tell us Mr. Haircut.
I'm coming right now, babe. All right, so John, you are in.
I'm gonna take over for a second so we can feed.
Mr. Knast is going to take over.
Oh, so you're gonna use that yet?
Close out.
Sure. I get to be the man red king. How's that look like? So there you go. Now you have a full-size image of how my hair actually does look. Well, let me see you guys. That's cool. Probably more than Kevin, but yes. Now I feel better. $100 later, this will go away tomorrow. That echo zero patient, it should be gone by now. Your hair looks great. The lovely Miss Grimm credit, so you can give Shannon the credit for that one. So, officials confirmed human case of plague. Interesting. I'll have to read this one later. Giving Shannon credit. Yes, Shannon, well, Shannon's the one that cut my hair. You did a wonderful job. I will have to get rid of this on my own tomorrow, so I will look a lot younger by the next time you guys see me. But I think Grim wanted me to start doing the closeout because we are at 2 hours and 12 minutes. You guys are all awesome tonight for hanging out with all of us. Like we always say, these shows aren't possible without you, the viewers, chiming in, stuff like that. So I will start pulling the banners up by one. Let's start with how about the suicide and crisis lifeline 988. So ever since Grim had started on the basement show, we had stressed wellness and mind being of mental health awareness here on the basement show, where we just want people to know that you are not alone. You need someone to talk to. You can contact the number at the bottom of your screen, 988, or you can reach out to one of us here on the basement show at any time of the day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If it is late at night, we do ask that you give us a little bit to be coherent enough to understand what it is you need, but our phones are always on. I know you're going to be talking to me, Graham, Mrs. Graham, Mama G, Spawn. We're all here together to be here for all of you. So, with that being said, what we always like to say as well is, if no one's told you today, we love you. And you are not alone. So don't feel like you are alone. If you feel like you're trapped in a corner, reach out to one of us. And if you want, we can invite you to join our Discord, which also has a segment for mental health on it, where you can chat with the other people within the Discord, as well as every show host on the Discord. So if you would like to join it, please shoot us a message and we will get you an invite to join the Discord. We're still working on finessing the Discord a lot, but it is up and running. There is plenty to do on the Discord, plenty of interactive portions you can choose to hang out with us. You can play blackjack with us on there, or just talk, or you can give us show ideas. Say you like us, say you hate us, whatever you want. And Grim has his own special segment in there that if the ladies are feeling adventurous enough, they can upload photos. Guys, don't send any dicks, because you will get banned from the Discord. Grim's rules. Sorry. So, let's see, what else do we have here? So, hopefully, this next one will be up and running by the end of this summer. That is my goal, but hopefully coming soon, we will have our own official website. And it will be entitled thebasementshowlive.com, which will allow all the viewers to watch our shows on there, interact with us. We won't have to worry about Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that, banning us, giving us copyright, because we will be in our own safe spot. So I am working on getting that going. Hopefully, like I said, by the end of the summer, where you'll be able to find all the shows, host bios. Only customers will have a link on the website. There will be a lot to offer on the website, so please give me a little bit more time, but that will hopefully be up by the end of the summer. That is my goal that I am shooting. What else do we have? So since I said Holland's Customs, remember, you can check out HollandCustoms.com or search Holland Customs on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And they always say, if you can dream it, we can make it. They have a lot over there, tumblers, Willie, a Dr. Willie program. They have a lot. I don't know where there's a Dr. Willie's all at the moment, but there is plenty over at Holland's Customs. And yes, you can get Basement Show merch. If you would like something from the Basement Show merch over there, please feel free to check it out. We can do lanyards, which I will probably be getting more made, but I'll hold this up so people can see it. Your own personal little key lanyard with the Basement Show on it. So feel free to check those out. There is a drawstring bag, so if you'd like going to the gym or need a carry-on bag if you ever want to on the go traveling, we can get you one of those. T-shirts, hoodies in the fall. They can do vinyl, bumper stickers, you name it. I mean, there's endless possibilities at Holland's Customs. So please go check them out and show some support to Mr. and Mrs. Grim. Next on the agenda, if you haven't done so already, or if you're watching this on another platform, make sure you find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Discord. That's Gary. You can get coffee mugs as well. But now we have entered a partnership with the Verge of Sanity Radio. So we are streaming live on their platforms, and their shows will be streaming here live on the Basement Show as well. So if you haven't done so already, please go check out Verge. I'll them a follow. So, I mean, there is plenty of content being pushed out right now between both shows. As you saw, Mr. Lynn Creighton from Verge hopped on at the very beginning of tonight and promoted their awesome guest for this Saturday. So if you're a tattoo fan and have any type of tattoos, they will be having the one and only Paul Booth live on Verge this Saturday at some point. So be sure to go check out Verge. Or like I said, you can now watch their shows on the Basement Show. So you can support both shows. We are working together as one,
and it is a pretty awesome partnership. So don't be afraid to do something like that. Next week we will be announcing something we are doing for our suicide prevention walk October 6th. So stay tuned to that. But I will say the one thing we have let out a little bit as kind of a joke in a way. If we raise $500, I will get my first ever piercing. Now here's
It's not a joke. It's a real deal.
yes. Now here's the thing though. If multiple people put in for it, then there will be a vote on where the piercing takes place. However, if one person wants to give out the $500 on their own, they get to pick it themselves. So I am screwed no matter which way we look at it.
I might pay that $500 just for that.
Drums chirping in the background, and Gary says anywhere. Well, I mean, I wait and see, Gary. But there will be more coming next week with that, so please stay tuned to that. We will probably be announcing it. Next? We can announce that next Tuesday night. Random show, random bullshit, random topics. So we will talk as a group and get that information out to you guys very, very soon. I'm not going to do your message to Rev unless you want me to. Okay, so he says I can, so I will. So, next thing on the list, you have message to Rev Grimm. So he has his own personal email address with the Basement Show. It's Rev Grimm Basement Show with WIT. Mr Knast at gmail.com. Now you can send pictures, you can send that you hate them, you can send them show suggestions. Again, guys, no dick pics. He will get mad and pics. You don't want the Grimm pics. Bill won't. But he will read those emails every Rev Grimm show, which I will get back to in a second. Because it is now back on a familiar date and time. So let's jump into that. At the bottom now, you see our new and improved show lineup. Monday nights or Ladies' Night, starting at 8 p.m. with Mrs. Grimm and Mama D. Last couple of weeks I've been a little off the hinge. Not the past week, but the week before, they did a giant segment on Smut Talk, and everybody loved it. So they might be bringing that back. They did trivia, and people like that, so they might bring that back. So you never know what to expect from the ladies. Tuesday night, you love Tuesday night shenanigans with us here on the Basement Show. Like random show, random night. You never know who's going to jump in, who's going to run the show, or what the show could be about. Like tonight, we opened the show with none other than Rev Grimm and Mr. Len Clayton.
Sushi King.
The Sushi King.
Kid, bitch, killer.
So there's always opportunity for a lot of fun here on Tuesday night. It's just a random bullshit night. Wednesday night, you have Drago. It's still going to be Drago and Tinks, though, right? All right. Yeah, I'm getting told from the far ways of Mr. Grimm. Tomorrow night for Drago and Tinks, which is Wednesday nights at 8. You will have a live cooking show with Mr. and Mrs. Grimm again. What are they making? I don't know. Can't tell you that one. But tune in tomorrow night. Everyone asks for cooking shows. So now you will get it this week with the Grimms. And they normally cook up a good meal. I have had their food personally, and it's excellent. Thursday night is Expedition Night with myself and the Spawn. Now this show starts at times it varies throughout the week because of my work schedule. Usually sometimes it can be 8, 8:30 or no later than 9 o'clock. This week I think I'm going to start that show at 8:30, which will be 8:30 on the East Coast, but I will be broadcasting live from Colorado, so that will be 6:30 my local time because I will be 2 hours behind you. So that should be awesome. I should have hopefully a nice scenic background behind me, give you a view of Rocky Mountains. This week I will be doing the state of Colorado, being since I'll be in the state. Might get a guest appearance from my cousin, Miss Kelsey Smith. And then the Spawn found a list of haunted cemeteries. That could be very interesting to watch and learn about. So tune in for that one. Friday nights, you have the good old Rev back with the Rev Grimm Show at 9 p.m. He refuses to start a show at 8 o'clock. Because the Rev Grimm Show is for mature audiences only. Because he could be a happy Grimm, he could be pissed off Grimm, could be horny Grimm. You never know. There's many faces of the Grimm, and I think we've seen all of them in the past year. Now, this Friday might be off the walls because he will be celebrating his 1 year since joining the Basement Show.
Which I expect some people all jump in on that.
Yeah.
I expect people to come in and, you know.
He wants you all to show up, wish him a happy 1 year, because if not, he says he is retiring on the spot and not finishing the show.
Yep, and that means Basement Crew should show up too.
Yes. So, Basement Crew is right there. Make sure you're in supporting him. We don't want him to go anywhere. If those people want to watch that have known the room, he's not missing. He is on the Basement Show. But now, since we are teaming up with Verge, which is an awesome thing, every Saturday morning from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Basement Show and Verge will be streaming the Verge of Sanity show. And Grimm made his return to Verge last week. Anyone who knows Grimm knows he's been on that show since the very beginning. So, it's awesome to see him back with the original Kings and so forth. I mean, it's awesome to see it. They've been working together for years. I poached them about a year ago now to join us on the Basement Show. It's been great. And now that we're teamed up, it's even better because we are stronger, bigger, and better than ever. So please make sure you support both shows because people from Verge are awesome. I've known all of them for a while. I actually did my first premiere as a member of Verge back when it was Powerbomb Radio. I was a guest on their show. I used to do sports and stuff. And then many years later, I started the Basement Show. Now look at this. It's like a full circle type of thing. So, I mean, just to wrap this all up in the sentence, it's just awesome. We promise the Basement Show is not going anywhere anytime soon. So, I mean, I always say it with full heart, thank you all so much for supporting the Basement Show. You guys have made this an awesome experience the last almost 2 years, which the 2 years of the Basement Show will be August 15th, which, if I'm not mistaken, let me pull the calendar real quick if I can. Nope, don't want that. Nope, hold on, I gotta look at my phone real quick. I believe August 15th is a Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. August 15th is a Thursday, so it will be my night anyway. So August 15th will be a 2-year anniversary show for the Basement Show. So thank you all for all your support. But now we ask you to support the Basement Show and help us support Verge as well, because like I said, we are working together as one. It is truly awesome. We're going to be putting out a lot of awesome content. And like I said, Verge has a special guest this Saturday. The one is going to be Paul Booth. I don't have any tattoos, so I don't know the guy personally. But Grimm's super excited about it. Lynn's super excited about it. So that should be really awesome. But as always, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. You guys are all awesome people. We had Gary in tonight, Kelsey, both Morgan and Kevin P, Troy Evans, Jackie. Who else did we have? I saw Curtis had stopped by earlier. Alex, Stephanie. Who else? Mama D was on Twitch for a while. Dawn, thank you for watching tonight. Nice to see you in chat. I said Gary. Amber, thank you for stopping in. Mr. Bill Beebe was in tonight. Amber. Curtis, stay cool up in the Great North. Said Jackie, Mama D, like I said, on Twitch. Stephanie, Bill. I'm just going through everything real quick. Shannon popped in because she cut my hair. Miss Heather, you're always in anymore. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Let's see. Anyone else? Mr. Campbell said hello. And then that's about it. But you guys are all amazing people. We can't thank you all for supporting the shows. It is truly amazing. And I won't steal his line. I will just say good night. And like I said, stay tuned tomorrow night for Drago Takes Neverland at 8 p.m. Where it won't be a gaming show tomorrow night, but it will be a cooking show with Mr. and Mrs. Grimm. So it promises to be good. Because they, like I said, they're excellent food and they have a lot of, you can learn a lot from them. And Grimm likes to play with his meat, but that's a different story. But otherwise, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. And we'll catch you on the next one. Stay cool. There's supposed to be another hot one tomorrow. And next time you see me, probably, I will be live from Colorado. That's coming Thursday night. So, other than that, have a good night, and we will see you next time.